know what I'm saying?
So tell us how does Black Widow look back then?
As far as
Like back then when Biggie was around, back in the 90s.
well, I'm sure it was gonna change, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We can't say what was gonna change, but eventually it was gonna change. Biggie was here now.
Take us back in time,
He's sold. He's sold. He's sold. You lucky, bitch.
I was about to go to the FTC building. So Brooklyn FTC building that Puff is in. He's down there.
Yes, in and out.
How is it? Is it like? How you think did he handle it?
First of all, you gotta get somebody around that's gonna protect his ass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People know he fouled, so you better get somebody to watch out for him. And I think they probably got him in PC, but PC ain't all of that, you know what I'm saying?
Something brings to the table the ability and the defense.
Easy, bitch. You're gonna win.
Hanging out with them when they was
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Closing in on 4 minutes played in the second quarter.
Oh, while we mess it up. Good D. Pass it back to him. We out.
To over 200 tech jobs and got rejected from every
No, well, we got it bad. We got it bad.
And working remotely, some of them in the early 20s and even well into the 30s, even 40s. I kept asking myself, what is it going to be my time to win? Until I discovered a new way to make it to this lifestyle. A way that didn't require me to breathe.
Conspiracy charges against Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City. As the indictment alleges, Mayor Adams engaged in a long-running conspiracy in which he solicited and knowingly accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign donors and corporations. As we allege, Mayor Adams took these contributions knowing they were illegal. These contributions were attempts by a Turkish government official and Turkish businessmen trying to influence with him. He also alleged that the mayor sought and accepted well over $100,000 in luxury travel benefits. Some of the same foreign actors who arranged many of the illegal campaign contributions. These benefits included free international business class flights and opulent hotel rooms in foreign cities. The mayor had a duty to disclose these gifts on his annual public disclosure forms so that the public could see who was giving him what. But as we allege, year after year after year, he kept the public in the dark. He told the public he received no gifts, even though he was secretly being showered with them. We allege that Adams accepted these benefits knowing that they were given to him because of his position. And in exchange for some of those improper benefits, he intervened in the New York City Fire Department's inspection process for a building owned and operated by the Turkish government, allowing it to open even though it had not passed a fire inspection. The corruption alleged in the indictment is, as I said, long running. As we allege in the indictment, Adams' solicitation of illegal campaign contributions began in 2018. After he started raising funds for his 2021 mayoral campaign, he agreed to take contributions offered by multiple Turkish businessmen, several of whom he met in Turkey. Adams knew that these wealthy individuals could not legally donate in a U.S. election. Federal law clearly prohibits foreign donations. That's how we protect our elections from foreign influence. And Adams directed his staff to pursue this illegal money to support his campaign for mayor. And as we allege, Adams continued to pursue foreign money in secret well into 2021. With his first campaign for mayor. As we allege in 2023, the mayor rekindled these corrupt relationships, seeking illegal campaign contributions from some of the same foreign sources to support his re-election campaign.
Yeah, I dare you.
Contributions that were otherwise. As we allege, he sought contributions from businessmen far in excess of what the law allows. He also allegedly sought contributions from corporations, which are not allowed to contribute at all.
Oh, you got lucky, bitch. You got away with a fucking birdie.
Organized by the same people who organized the illegal foreign contributions. And Adams allegedly disguised them all in the same way by accepting money through so-called straw donors. A straw donor contributed someone else's money, hiding the monies.
How dare you? Ooh.
Adams circumvented all of these laws.
No, you didn't go and miss that. Oh, we got it back. We got it back. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. I lost you right there. And one.
Adams solicited and accepted over $100,000 in luxury travel in the last 3 years.
Oh, good deed.
One Turkish government official seeking to gain influence over him. Adams started accepting luxury travel benefits at least as early as 2016.
It's easy for me, bitch.
These benefits nearly every year through 2021. Here's other benefits that we uncovered during our investigation. Adams flew to India through Turkey. He received 2 free round-trip upgrades for business class seats. That's the highest class on Turkey's national airline. Those upgrades were worth more than $12,000, and none of it was publicly disclosed. In 2017, Adams accepted free business class tickets for himself and his travel companions to France, Turkey, and China. Then he was put up in the Bentley Suite in the St. Regis Hotel in Istanbul. All of that was worth more than $41,000, and none of it was publicly disclosed. Also in 2017, he flew to China, again, through Turkey, and accepted 2 free business class tickets for himself and a companion. Those were worth more than $16,000, and none of it was publicly disclosed. In 2018, he flew to Hungary through Turkey and accepted free upgrades for business class seats. Those were worth more than $12,000, and none of it was publicly disclosed. In 2019, he flew to Turkey and accepted a free upgrade to business class for his companion and a free stay in a lavish suite at the St. Regis Hotel in Istanbul. That was worth more than $9,000. And again, none of it was publicly disclosed. In 2021, Adams solicited business class tickets in Istanbul, stays at luxury hotels and resorts, yacht tours, and meals. As we allege, he asked to pay a nominal fee for all of this in order to disguise what we allege were in fact bribes. He canceled that trip. The benefits that he solicited were worth more than $21,000.
Look who's up. Look who's up. Look at the story,
Later in
baby.
2021, Adams flew to Ghana, again through Turkey, and accepted free business class ticket upgrades and other gifts while he was on a layover in Istanbul. Those benefits were worth more than $12,000, and just like all the other benefits I've just run through, none of it was publicly disclosed. Now I want to be clear, these upgrades and freebies were not part of some frequent flyer or loyalty program available to the general public. As we allege, this was a multi-year scheme to buy favor with a single New York City politician on the rise, Eric Adams. Now, this is a chart with all of the undisclosed travel benefits that we uncovered during the investigation. We just listed all out here. You see the year 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020.
It's funny how they be letting these people do all these shit. And then they get them for it. Oh, y'all ain't stopped them the first time?
Destination,
The first time you took the flight?
India all the way to Ghana. The benefits, the free upgrades or free tickets altogether, the hotel stays, and the value. And if you just sum up all the dollar amounts here, you get to more than $100,000.
Wasn't you up?
Of course, as I said
Let me ask
before,
you that question.
every single
That's a
trip
good question.
that we list here was undisclosed. As we allege in the indictment, in addition to not disclosing these benefits, Adams sometimes created big paper trails to try to cover up the travel benefits he solicited and received. Let me give you one example. Adams wrote emails to his staff suggesting he paid for his 2017 business class flights on the Turkish airline when, as we allege, he did not. Those flights were worth a lot of money. Just one ticket alone cost more than $10,000. But months after taking the flights, Adams wrote an email with
Hearing of the Committee on Oversight and Accountability will come to order. I want to welcome everyone here today. Without objection, the chair may declare a recess at any time. I recognize myself for the purpose of making an opening statement. 3.5 years ago, when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris took office, they promised.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Delaney, I've been listening to your answers about your conduct in the St. Paul's case, and I have to tell you I'm having a hard time following what it is you're saying. You've said now several times that the school only wanted the court case to be tried in a court of law, not in the media. But your attempt to strip anonymity from Chessie was exactly an attempt to try this case in the media, right? It was an attempt to bring her name forward so everybody would know who she was. She's 16. Everybody would know exactly who she was. Could look her up, could threaten her, intimidate her.
Good D,
What it
one
is
buck.
was an attempt to put her squarely into the media spotlight nationally, right?
47 seconds left to play in the third.
Senator, thank you for the question. I respectfully disagree that the school's intent in trying to require the lawyers to try the case in the court of law was in any way intended to intimidate any of the parties to the case.
How can you say that when you knew full well that a 16-year-old girl would have her name published?
Time call here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Boy, Brooklyn did all they could to assemble a championship team, and what happened?
Some good players to build around.
At some point in life,
this brother needs no introduction because, to be honest, it's hard to introduce somebody whose name changes every other day, okay? But he's reached such a high level of black excellence that as he continues ascending the ladder of greats, nobody can keep up. Let's welcome the one, the only, the chairman of Revolt, Mr. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Mr. Combs.
Sean Combs, also known as Diddy, is a truly influential name in the music industry. From his humble beginnings as a songwriter and rapper, Diddy's talent and ambition propelled him to astonishing heights of success, making him one of the most influential moguls in the business.
I'm like any audience member that's out there that had that dream to be somebody. And
make this culture a career.
What followed was a fall like nothing else.
Wasn't you up, you loser?
A loss of respect in the masses. Cole's story is one of complexity and chaos. Diddy has consistently pushed boundaries and redefined industry standards.
There's so many people that I want to thank, but most importantly, I want to thank music. I feel like I with music around the age of 5. Music at times became my best friend when no one else was there. And later down the road, music has saved my life.
His journey in the music world has been extremely diverse. Just being a songwriter and rapper, talent scout, discovering some of the industry's finest.
Time called in, the Spurs decide to talk it over.
Hey, Diddy, that's the same birthday as Jay-Z. That's crazy.
Diddy and Puffy. He was raised in Mount Vernon. His parents were Janice Smalls, a model and teacher's assistant, and Melvin Earl Combs, a U.S. Air Force veteran. Despite facing challenges during his upbringing, Diddy's early years instilled in him a strong work ethic that would eventually propel him to become one of hip-hop's most influential figures. Tragedy struck early in Diddy's life when his father passed away when he was just 2 years old. Melvin Combs unfortunately fell victim to a fatal shooting during a drug transaction after being mistaken for an informant. Though the details surrounding his father's death were not fully revealed to Diddy during his childhood, he gradually pieced together the puzzle.
They say, Janice.
Diddy's career trajectory took shape as he ventured into the music industry, starting as a party promoter, background dancer, and label intern. However, his talent and determination propelled him to take on
Come on, Ball.
including talent scout, label executive, producer, songwriter, and rapper. In the mid-90s, he emerged as one of hip-hop's prominent moguls, following in the footsteps of Russell Simmons, co-founder of Def Jam Records. Diddy's empire dominated.
Good shit, Wimber. We out. We out. Get off of me. Get off of me. You know you can't hold me. I'll box you. I'll box you, dude.
You're probably gonna get a lot of different answers. What I think is doing whatever you need to do to become successful. It takes focus, determination, and playing the game a little harder than everybody else.
Hell no, in your dreams.
Diddy Combs is a hustler. As a matter of fact, he's what I call an extreme hustler. He's a producer, a performer, an actor. He's created a golden empire.
Bing bong.
He's also responsible.
You slap that shit on top of your head. It's over for you. Quit now, bitch. I'm talking shit and busting your ass. I'm busting your ass and talking shit. Wasn't you up?
And established talents in rap, hip-hop, and R&B, such as Mariah Carey, Winston Young, Lil Kim, Aretha Franklin, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, and Biggie Smalls. Combs showcased
Good
his
D.
live talent and instinct for producing hit records. His contributions earned him the prestigious title of ASCAP Songwriter of the Year in 1996.
Just more entertaining award show.
Not content with only producing and remixing tracks for other artists, Diddy decided to venture into his own solo career in 1997. He released his debut single, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, which soared to the top of the US charts, holding the number one position for almost 2
You know
months.
it's not his single.
This marked the beginning of a tremendously successful journey for Diddy as a solo artist. By this time, Boy Entertainment had earned a staggering $100 million in record sales and secured a lucrative multi-million-dollar management deal with Arista Records. Tragedy struck in 1997 when Combs' old friend and collaborator Biggie Smalls was tragically murdered. In response, Combs paid homage to the late artist by recording the tribute song, I'll Be Missing You. The track soared to the top of the Billboard singles chart, reigning supreme for an impressive 11 weeks. This heartfelt tribute also served as the launching pad for Combs'
Ooh, good D.
album, titled No Way Out,
Don't do it.
1997, which achieved
Yeah, you went for the gusto. You missed though. Ooh, you trying to come back and win? Good dream. Oh, you got Bob. Good dream.
It's all about the Benjamins.
No.
Reach number 2. So widespread global success with Diddy being nominated for 5 awards at the 40th Grammy Awards, winning the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album. It remains his best-selling album with over 7 million copies shipped in the United States, and it's still considered a classic hip-hop album. Of course, success also went private way, as other New York hip-hop record labels were also merging in the same period of time. In the early 90s, the genre experienced a shift with the rise of G-Funk, represented by Dr. Dre's iconic album, The Chronic, in 1993. The release not only introduced the world to Snoop Dogg, but also brought immense success to Death Row Records, the label behind the album. This period witnessed the commercial dominance of Dre.
Easy, you bums.
The signing of Tupac's
Bums. Notice the S's.
Meanwhile, New York City's hip-hop scene remained vibrant and impactful, boasting acts such as the Wu-Tang Clan, Nas, and the Tribe Called Quest. Landmark albums continued to shape the genre's landscape. However, the likes of Dre, Snoop, and Tupac enjoyed omnipresence on MTV and achieved unparalleled commercial success.
Easy.
Snoop's debut album, Doggy Style, made history as the fastest-selling hip-hop album at the time, with over 800,000 copies sold in its first week. The album's singles including Open Mind, What's My Name, and Gin and Juice soared to the top of the charts and enjoyed significant radio airplay. Doggy Style, like The Chronic, featured a roster of talented rappers associated with or signed to Death Row Records, such as Daz Dillinger, Corrupt, and Nate Dogg. However, following Dre's departure from the label, Snoop encountered restrictions, realizing that Death Row practically owned his creative output for a specific duration. Consequently, he refused to produce further tracks for Suge Knight and Death Row, except for the provoking song Death Row, until his contract expired.
Was a little bit different. It was, he came across with a whole new thing. It was gangster rap, and just flipped the whole thing upside down. First one artist that been leading records right off the top, so he was the first one. So now I call that rap.
That should be goaltender.
In 1994, Bad Boy Records emerged in the limelight with the release of the notorious B.I.G.'s debut album, Ready to Die sold over 4 million copies. This success was followed by even greater triumphs, as Bad Boy Records consistently delivered hit after hit with albums from Puff Daddy, Mace, Faith Evans, and other notable artists.
Another foul, you loser.
West Coast versus East Coast feud is a legendary rivalry that has defined the landscape of hip-hop for decades. Rooted in the 1990s, this intense conflict pitted prominent rap artists from both coasts against each other, igniting a battle for supremacy, lyrical dominance, and cultural influence. With iconic figures such as Tupac Shakur representing the West Coast and the notorious B.I.G. leading the charge for the East Coast, tensions escalated to a level that transcended music, encompassing personal rivalries, tragic losses, and a clash of distinct artistic styles.
Let's go next. You guys suck. Oh. Psych, you trash. Got no chance of tying this game.
The Powerball jackpot over $300 million and counting. So why not get in on the action if you're from your couch? Say goodbye to those long Powerball mania lines and hello to jackpot.
Goodbye.
Was a downside to Bad Boy's rise as it sparked the notorious East Coast versus West Coast feud.
This nigga documentary is so trash. Goodbye. As you can see, you're trash.
They're behind by 4. 9 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys? Trying to get back in this thing. They score.
They may be scored, they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's still a
Game over. Watch me make this. Bang. Oh, you lucky.
Entertainment. Sean P. Diddy Combs has gone by many names and nicknames, but now he has a new title. Federal indictee. Diddy has been accused of engaging in sex trafficking and racketeering, charges that could keep him locked up for the rest of his life.